Hi everybody. Today is kind of a icky day. I mean, it's not raining, but it's not really nice and sunny either. It's just kind of, I don't feel like being out in that. It's going to be nice later in the week and I can't wait. Got a bunch of fun plans coming up. Today, I'm going to take advantage of the icky day and just work on some projects here in the house. I have this big old box here. I went to Joann's recently and bought the jewel tone yarn to finish working on the blanket I'm working on, the Sally inspired one. Well, while I was there, I looked at felt fabric by the yard and they didn't have any in stock at all. None. It was wild. So when I got home, I put in an online order. It just came and this is what they shipped it in. This big old herky box. This is 2 yards of felt. This is what's inside. Oh, I see why they put it in the box. There's cardboard inside here. I was thinking, well, why didn't they just like fold it into a smaller packaging? But there's actually cardboard, like they gave me the end of the bolt or something. Well, okay. Now the big old box makes sense. They could have took it off the bolt and just folded it up. But anyway, blah, blah, blah. Let's get rid of the box. I will recycle that later. Just get out of the way. So I need felt for my doggy witch hats and my catnip bats. Today I am going to dig into this bin of fabric that I got from my friend Laura. She gave me a big old bag of Halloween fabric that she found at an estate sale. And I'm going to put it to use today. Today is going to be the cutting out process, prepping for sewing day, which will be later in the month on another rainy day. Perfect indoor projects when it's a crap day. I'm slowly working on vending stock for Halloween swamp meat. That's a big Halloween vendor event the end of August. This year it's the last Saturday of August. I don't know the exact date. But it's at Oaks Park, noon to 7 p.m. I will obviously be talking more about it as it gets closer because right now it's only March. But I'm taking advantage of my slow, boring time right now to prep so that I'm not panic rushing the last minute that, closer to the event. The more I could get done now, the more calm, easygoing, and relaxed things will be closer to the date. Planning ahead is smart. That gives me more time to figure out display and all of the things. So with that all said, I'm going to jump in here. We're going to cut out, let's see, what patterns did I grab? I grabbed my cat neckties, the tiny little dog vest. This is for like a chihuahua. Bandanas. My squeaky coffin dog toys. I will have to order some squeakers if I make a bunch more of those. And then the witch hats. I think my main focus today will be witch hats and bandanas. So let's get to it. Probably should bring a garbage can in here for all the scraps. I'll be right back again.
A few moments later.
All right, I'm back. I'm only going to spend maybe an hour. Pardon me. Something in my eye. Anyway, yeah, I'm only going to spend maybe an hour cutting out stuff because I have other things I need to get done around the house. And I don't want this video to be that long. So I will speed up a little bit of my cutting out process. And here we go. to take a break and get something to sit on. I brought my chair in here that I normally have when I sit at my Disney wall, but it sits too low for the table for what I'm doing. My back was starting to hurt from standing and hunching over. But I forgot about my Tron bar stool from the arcade game that I have over there. And I think that'll work. Puts me up just a little bit higher than the table, which is still having me lean over, but not as bad. Sitting is a lot easier on my back. I don't want to have achy pain later. So, where am I at? We're taking a quick break here. I've done 4 witch hats just in the cotton fabric. I haven't done the backing, which I do in the black felt. I may do that tomorrow off camera or later tonight. I haven't quite decided. I'm going to focus on just cutting out the Halloween print stuff today. So far, 4 witch hats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bandanas. That's not much. But I've only been going for a little bit. So quit yapping and get back to it. This. Ooh. Okay, this fabric has like these little square pictures. I think some of these images, if I cut out the squares and match them up with the same one, I can make like a little puffy pillow with a squeaker in it, or catnip. So I think that's what we'll do with this one for another day. So I'm going to put that to the side. I have this little pile going on that's scraps that are big enough for smaller toys, catnip toys, the little neckties and whatnot. And I think this print will be great for that. So we'll do that some other day. I'm going to do it in multiple days just so I don't burn out. I don't know if I want to use this one. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. About to cut into this fabric, and the more I look at it, the more I love it. It's got ghosts on it, bats, cats, pumpkins, spider webs, and then it says happy haunting, horror, trick or treat, gone haunting, creepy crawly bats, hallow scream, pumpkin, candy boo, ghoul, vampire spells, etc. I absolutely love this, and it's a nice big piece. This is folded in half, so it's pretty big. I kind of want to make myself a little summer top out of this to wear at the vending event. I haven't made anything for myself out of fabric to wear in a very, very long time. I've made like crochet wearables a lot. Like I make beanies and cardigans and gloves and scarves all the time with yarn, but I would love to make a little top. And I'm absolutely loving this. It would be so perfect. I think I'm going to put this to the side, and I'm going to make myself a fun Halloween top. While I'm here chit-chatting with you, we got some new people on my channel. I want to say thank you and welcome to my Random Life Adventures. The reasons I call it Random Life Adventures is because everything is random. I do a wide variety of things. I love adventures, getting out of the house whenever I can. I do a lot of events like Comic-Con and Halloween related stuff. I do a lot of stuff with my dog. I'm very crafty. I do a lot of sewing, crocheting, painting, 3D printing, and all of that kind of stuff. I live in Portland, Oregon. We get a lot of rain. I love traveling, so occasionally we will have a travel adventure and all that. You're probably wondering, why are you making stuff for dogs? Well, I have a company called Gothic Beagle. I started Gothic Beagle back in 2006 because I had a Beagle Basset Hound mix, and I couldn't find anything that fit him properly because he was really weird size. You know, he was short and chunky and long. So I started making my own by measuring him and just cutting out stuff and altering patterns that I would get from the craft stores and stuff. And I would take the projects with me to the day job that I had at the time, and I would work on them at my lunch break, and it kind of piqued the interest of other people around me, my coworkers. And before I knew it, people were asking me to make stuff for their dogs. And at the time, I was on LiveJournal. If you've been around, you might remember LiveJournal. My friend Leanne, she suggested make a bunch of stuff, come to Anaheim, get a booth at the Bats Day Black Market, which is no longer a thing, sadly, but Bats Day is. Bats Day is the big goth trip to Disneyland. It's in May this year. But I used to go for many, many years in a row, and I did amazingly well. I took her advice, made some stuff, and I had my first vending event, and I did really well. It was successful. And so it just kind of took off from there. I called it Gothic Beagle because at the time I had beagles, and I like the dark, spooky, Halloween, macabre, goth stuff. And so the name is just stuck all these years. I still do Gothic Beagle under that name, even though I no longer have a beagle in my life. But I will in the future, later down the road. Right now, my heart belongs to my little Jack Russell Terrier, Shorty. So I'm doing Gothic Beagle in honor of CJ, Copper, and Churchill, who are no longer with us, but they're still very much in our heart. So that is what this is, Gothic Beagle. It's dark fashion for your pets. I've also kind of recently, in the last year, branched out to more crochet stuff that's not for dogs. That's for the humans. So a second, like kind of sister company to Gothic Beagle is my Winton Creations, which will be wood etchings, 3D printed stuff, paintings, crochet. Most of it's going to be crocheted stuff, the little plushies and coasters and whatnot. So that's what this is. That's what I'm doing today. I'm working on vending stock for a vending event later in the summer. And now you know. Being at this longer than I originally was planning. It's been many hours. I just lost track of time, really got into my work. I have to pause because I'm getting a phone call from Petco, and this is important.
Moments later.
Sorry about that. I had to answer that call. I've been waiting for them to call me back for an appointment for Shorty to get her nails trimmed because I'm too afraid to do it myself, and she is due to get her nails done. They're bad. What was I saying before the phone call? It's Petco sending me. Yep, that's like, we're excited to see Shorty for her grooming appointment. Yeah. They send me a text, and then here in a few minutes, I'm sure I'm going to get an email. They are on top of it. I love them. Anyway, squirrel. Many hours later, I'm done for today. I spent way longer on cutting out fabric than I originally was going to, but I got a lot done. I'm really proud of my accomplishments here. I wrote down everything that I cut out. I have 20 witch hats. That's just the cotton part, not the black felt. I'm going to do the black felt on a separate day because I'm kind of tired and hungry. So as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to go have dinner and then go sit down and relax in the office, watch some Supernatural, and take a shower and go to bed. Anyway, 20 witch hats. I keep getting distracted. 11 of the coffin toys. Oh, I want to make more of those. And I have 25 bandanas, which is awesome. The last event I was vending at back in November, I sold out all of my bandanas, so it's great to have another stock. I want to make more bandanas. Obviously, I have plenty of time. I'm going to take this fabric up that I talked about earlier, where it's got these cute little squares that I'm going to cut out and make into catnip toys or little dog toys that have fluff and squeaky in it. I didn't cut out any of the cat neckties or the small chihuahua little vest things. I want to do inventory on all of my stuff to see how many of these I actually have, because they're not like the big sellers. The big sellers at this event that I'm prepping for are bandanas and witch hats, which is why I focused on those more than anything. And then I threw in the coffin toys here and there where there was space in the fabric that fit, because that doesn't take up a whole lot of fabric. So I will do the smaller things later down the road, and I'll cut out the black felt later down the road on the next rainy day where I have nothing better to do. And then we'll have a sewing day. Oh, that fabric I showed you earlier with all the words about Halloween that I said that I wanted to save and make into a shirt or something to wear, changed my mind as I was going through the fabric haul that I got from my friend. I came across this fabric, and there is quite a bit here. I'm not going to unravel the whole thing. It's this wonderful spider web print that has little tiny lime green spiders. I'm going to make that into some kind of a shirt. I think a really cute like button down top with a collar or something, kind of retro rockabilly style. I think that would be super cute in this. I'm absolutely loving this slimy lime green color lately. So that'll be a lot of fun. I could coordinate different things that I already have. Like I wouldn't mind making just a solid slime green, like cotton yarn cardigan, like really big, almost like mesh stitch. So it's breathable. I could wear it in the summer over this. That might be cute. Ooh, plans, ideas. Like I really need more projects. Oh. I also found this awesome panel. There's only one panel of it, so I put it to the side. I am going to make this into a pillow. I think the other side I will just make black. But I thought that was gorgeous. I need to break out the iron and then make that into a pillow. So stunning. Alrighty, that is going to do it for today's vlog. I have been here for hours. I've been babbling like crazy, and I'm hungry. So you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my day, and I'll see you again tomorrow for another day of vlogging. Have a good night, guys. Bye.